Hey guys, so in today's video, I thought that I would talk to you about something that is starting next week, and I apologize if you can see the KT tape that is right here. I got taped while I was at occupational therapy. It was an occupational therapy reassessment yesterday, and so she kind of cut the tape a little too long, so it goes all across my neckline here. So if you see that, that is what it is. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about something that is going to start next week with both my occupational therapy and physical therapy. So instead of doing them during separate sessions, what we're going to do is we're going to do what they call co-treatments. And so I kind of wanted to explain what co-treatments are, as well as what the plan is and why we're choosing to do this. So what I've been doing up until this point, and what I'll be doing one time next week, is we've been doing separate sessions of physical therapy and occupational therapy. So in occupational therapy, they work on my arm and my hand, as well as my shoulder and elbow and things like that. In physical therapy, they work on my hip down to my toes, and we don't do really anything with the hand. So what the plan is as far as the co-treatments is to have occupational therapy and physical therapy sessions at the same time so that we can work on my hand as well as my leg. For those of you who don't know, I do have some paralysis and weakness going on my right side, which includes from the shoulder down on the right side. So I've been making a lot of progress separately, but what we want to do is more intense therapy, so something that will allow us to work together with occupational and physical therapy, like I said. So it'll still be a 45-minute session, but it's going to be a lot more intense. So the only thing about this that I'm not looking forward to is I get tired just from doing two 45-minute sessions separately. And if this is going to be more intense, I feel like I'm going to be really tired out by the end of this 45-minute session. So at my second treatment session next week, I am going to start the co-treatments, which I'm hoping this will be beneficial. What we're hoping is that by doing the co-treatments, that my body will react better to it. They're hoping that if we're able to do this, that I will regain function better or more quickly. So that is kind of the plan moving forward. The only times where we won't be able to do the sessions together is when I have reassessments. So you have reassessments every month for insurance purposes to kind of see if I still am in need of occupational therapy services as well as physical therapy services. Yesterday I had one for occupational therapy, and then not the very next session of physical therapy, but next week, my first session of the week for physical therapy will be a reassessment, just to kind of see where things are and see how things are going so that they can write out if I'm making improvements and things like that, which I definitely am. I've been making improvements with both occupational and physical therapy, so I'm very proud to say that. I have regained quite a bit of function over the last couple of weeks since I started physical therapy, so I'm definitely sure that insurance would be more than happy to pay for more additional sessions. So yesterday when I did my occupational therapy reassessment, the occupational therapist asked for 12 additional weeks of therapy. I was hoping that she would not say that because I really want to get back into the workforce. I want to get back to the medical field. I want to get back working again so that I can financially contribute to the household. But it's just not on the table at this point. So it's something that I will have to look into moving forward. Like I said, she requested 12 additional weeks. So I might actually need that time to regain strength, because even though I have regained function, I don't have a whole lot of strength on that side with the functions that I have regained back. So I think it might actually be helpful, even though I'm complaining about having to do the additional weeks. So yeah, that is basically what the co-treatments are. So we're going to be working. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing or how we're going to be doing it. I can keep you guys updated with the progress and how things are going. As I go through these co-treatments, like I said, I have Today is Wednesday. I have two separate sessions of OT and PT on Friday of this week, and then I have my last two separate sessions of OT and PT um, on Tuesday of next week, and then my second session of the week next week on Thursday will be my first co-treatment. So I can give you guys an update of how things go next week after I do the first co-treatment session. Like I said, I'm looking forward to hopefully regaining more function with doing these sessions together. I'm just crossing my fingers that everything will continue going well. And yeah, that's kind of the plan for now, is just to see how things go and hopefully continue improving. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I know it was super short, but I will talk to you guys in my next video.